All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Boy, I tell you what, we've got a lot to cover here this evening, from a tropical potential system in the Caribbean to a fall cold front. We are going to cover all of the bases tonight here across Central Florida, bring you guys the very, very latest, and also it's probably too early to bring any significant impacts to us, but it's something that we'll watch here and something I'm going to break down for everybody going forward. Rick Tays, Maria Sophia, Miriam is in the house. Great group in here already. BNP, not sure what that is, but good to have you. There's Terry Thirst. Latest path is crazy. Yes, it is. We're going to run the gamut on all of these. Great group in here tonight. Do appreciate you guys popping in, saying hi, and I would be very grateful for those of you that would be willing to share this feed tonight. We want to get the word out, just kind of let everybody know that hurricane season isn't over, and that we may have some things to have to watch here next week. So without further ado, let's show you the very latest here, and you'll see that there we go. You can see the thunderstorms blossoming now just to the southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. And it's moving west very slow. It's over some incredibly warm waters. Alicia Dennis, Bobby Johnson, Anita Lawless. Good to have Danielle Carlson is in the house. Great group in here tonight. All right, so here's the deal. There's our storm. Now has a 70% chance of developing within the next 48 hours. And the next 7 days, a 90% chance of developing into a tropical depression. So chances have been steadily going up. Thank you, Anita. Appreciate that. Janice, Captain Tom Olson is in the house. Cappy, I know you'll be watching this for marine interest there for sure. So that's a look at. Could be a depression within the next 48 hours, if not sooner. Part of the reason for that is that when we look at the tropical cyclone heat potential map, that basically takes a look at the depth of that warm water and where that warm water is, and there is still some high octane fuel for this to feed off of right now and over the next couple of days. So that's what we're looking at. Gail Copeland is in the house. Hanson Ader, yep, 70-90. Betty Davis, Terry Lottie. All right, so let's move this along. Let me show you the latest models. This is an animation. So it starts out tonight. There's the tropical models now. You can see it kind of does a little bit of a loop-de-loop around that high. And then it circles back. And then it begins to swing up to the northwest. So there's Tuesday morning on into the afternoon. You can see the models don't go out that far. The AVN and the AEMI go out much further than the 120, unlike the other tropical models right there. So with each passing day, we'll get more of these tropical models going in. The Hurricane Hunters have 2 flights scheduled for tomorrow. One in late morning, the other early afternoon. So we'll continue to see what they have to say. Now the global models, you can see the global models are pointing at Florida or the northeastern Gulf of Mexico. They've been pretty constant with that now here the last couple of days, unfortunately. So we'll have to watch that. Now a couple things here. Okay, got to talk about this. This is kind of important here. So there's going to be several factors that we're going to have to watch on this. Number one is how quickly does this system pull out of the Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico? The faster it enters the Gulf, the higher the risk there is to Central Florida. The slower it comes up out of the Gulf, there may be less risk because this front, if it's stronger, can keep everything sheared apart and potentially more towards the south. Now, the trend on the GFS has actually been farther to the north. Earlier today, it was down towards Cape Coral and Fort Myers. Now it's actually just northwest of Miami up towards Jacksonville. So that's likely going to change a couple more times, but just wanted to give you the trend for today. Let me show you the GFS, and I'll go back and forth between the GFS and the Euro just to kind of give you some context here. So there's Tuesday, there's Wednesday, focusing on the wet area, the the blue. There's a front coming in. That's going to keep this in check. That's the one that's going to bring us that fall weather. Then once that front slides out, notice what happens. That system comes north, and then very close to Marion County up towards Jacksonville is another strong front is set to arrive and pull it out to the north and east, well away from us. So that's the logic there. That's what's going on there. Let me show you to you a different way. This is the shear product. This is actually kind of important because it shows you there's the shear with that backdoor front. Okay, there's your storm system just near Honduras and Nicaragua. Notice that shear belt departs, and as it departs, it allows for the storm to develop in a non-sheared environment. Tuesday, the shear increases though, late Tuesday on into Wednesday, and on approach to Central Florida. You can see there's that center, very close to Marion County up towards Jacksonville. So we don't want this thing to speed up. We want it to slow down, because if it slows down with that front approaching, the shear would rip it apart and potentially keep it south of Central Florida. Here's the raw stuff on that. Let me show you this. So there's the GFS. There it is, kind of hanging out. Monday, still well down to the south. There's a look at Tuesday. And you can see there's the front. That GFS flies up into the northeastern Gulf of Mexico, close to Marion County, right up towards Jacksonville. Now, the Euro's a little bit different. Let me show you the Euro here. Let's see here. Cheryl's in the house. Miss Hudson, good to have you there. Nancy Cruz, Nancy Ortiz, watching from Claremont. Nancy, we got you, girl. Karen Ellis, tell the hubby I said hi, by the way. Elizabeth Haught. All right, so here's the Euro. Euro's kind of hanging out down south. There's that front with the fall weather. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sharing is caring is correct. Annie, thank you. Erica LaFay, Janice Curry. Oh, let's hope we don't even get to that one, Janice. I'm tired of this. Jeffrey Carlson, you guys know my motto. If you guys can share this, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach, the more people we can at least put in the weather know whether this comes our way or not. Jan Corona, Orlando Brenes, Karen Ellis. So there's the Euro. Goes over the Yucatan Peninsula. Look at that front. A little bit quicker. Because it's quicker, it shears this out and weakens it and keeps it over South Florida. So there's the difference. It's all about timing with these fronts. Look at this shear. Look at the difference in the shear into the Gulf. So there's your shear. Both models have the shear initially, Friday, Saturday, with that front going by. There's your storm over Honduras, right by Belize City. Boom! Look at this big front dropping in. Doesn't even give this thing a chance to develop, because it's gonna just basically rip it apart. So we kind of want that to happen. Betty Davis, Nancy Cruz, Stephanie Kelly Ortez. I'm moving to Eustis in December. Excellent. Hopefully you got a beautiful new home. Debbie Anderson, Eric Gamp. It's very possible. We're going to keep an eye on that. Here's a look now at the Euro. Boom. There we go. There's your storm. East of Belize City. Gets kicked back to the south and east with our cold front. And then goes over Belize again. Back towards the southeastern Gulf is a strong front. Rips it apart and keeps the core hopefully south of Orlando. Cheryl, neither can I. Aaron, good to have you. Karen Ellis. There we go. Great group in here tonight. All right. So tropical models back to back. Here you go. Euro GFS. GFS is a little bit quicker. Look at all that shear with the Euro there. Those strong winds coming in. Jojo Hernandez. Dorita. No, I just ate a big dinner. Every time I eat, I come right back on. There we go. LGR. Let's go Rangers. Dave Ross! The Ross man. Last I saw, I believe it was 1-1, Dave. Correct me if I'm wrong. Give me an update. I would love to hear from you. So there's the Euro and the GFS. Potentially with the GFS a little bit quicker, a little bit farther to the north. The Euro, a little weaker, getting ripped up, and more towards South Florida. So that's that's the trend we would love to see. Plenty of time to kind of watch this and keep this in check here going forward. So just a little bit of tropical history here. Here we go. I'll put this in. There we go. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. There we go. Day Ross, still 1-1. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Cheryl Hencher. This is so much fun. Murph Feliciano. Let's go Euro. Isabella. Hello, everybody. La Empoderada Piano. Let's hope so. Let's hope that Miss Piano does not come our way. I'm with you, girl. I returned him in. Carrie, come on back, girl. Turn around. Maggie Moss, Walton, send West Virginia some heat. Wendy Morgan's in the house. Joanne, Gallipalt. Joanne, that is correct. Very good, young lady. You're a rock star. All right, so last 3 months. August, we had Debbie. September, we had Lean. Milton, we had October. So we are really hoping that we don't have a November storm on here. Tammy Gaunt, you may get your wish. Tamara D. Comas, Karen Emtage, Tony. I went home to Chicago for a minute. I'm glad you had fun with the family there, Cheryl. Murph Feliciano's in the house. I'm in South Carolina. It's 55 and I'm freezing. Ooh, scallops. Maine lobster. Now you're making me hungry. Knock it off. All right, let's see here. History. History favors Florida or southeast of us. Climatology shows that most storms did go or do go over us or south of us, over Cuba or the Bahamas. Now, making landfall in Florida. Nicole was the last hurricane to make landfall in Florida in 2022. 1985 was Kate, and the Yankee 1935 storm was the only other one. So there's that. The next named storm is not Tony, but it is Sarah. I did have a nice weekend, Cheryl. I hope you did as well there, young lady. Carlos Manuel Rodriguez Sullivan. Good to have you there. Joseph Yeptango. Jamaica's been getting hit pretty good. All right, 7-day forecast. Let's do this. There it is, 81, 83, 80. Up in the upper 70s all weekend long. I want you outside. I don't want you freaking out about this storm. We'll be here. We'll watch it. Enjoy the weather because it is going to be absolutely glorious. All right, let's go national. Let me show you what's going on. The remnants of Raphael in the northern Gulf. We got snow out west. And we got some cold air out west, but mild temperatures for Maria Braun. Northport's in the house. I love those temperatures next week. That's this weekend, by the way, Eric. That's this weekend. Just so you know, not next weekend. 40 in Billings, 42 in Minneapolis, 30s now in Buffalo and Bangor, and 41 up there in Boston. Snow on the ground? You betcha we got some. Cruising out of Tampa, Mexico, Thursday. Karen, I think you're going to be okay by then. I think this is going to be a Wednesday storm. I have a friend getting married in Leesburg on Sunday. Beautiful weather for that wedding. Congrats to your friends, by the way. Cheryl Hudson is in the house. Cheryl, good to have you there. Carrie Glover. Cheryl Henson. Well, look who made it in. None better than himself. You tired, bub?
Oh, yeah. You keep doing... Tony's doing good work over here.
Say hi there, man.
No, listen, you're doing the good work. You bada bing, you do the good work.
You guys know this guy? Do you know this guy?
What's up, everybody?
They're letting anybody in the building these days.
I got the key.
How was your talk?
It's good. Which one? I did like 4.
Did you do 4 today?
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Keep working. You keep with the people who
All
listen.
right, let me
Call
get
me
it.
later.
All right, we'll do. All right, so that's a look at that. Let's get back to those temperatures. Let's hope there's no storm. Nancy Ortiz. Amen to that, sister. I'm hearing that from everybody. Yeah. Eric was doing school talks today, so he popped in. Miss you guys. We miss you too, Carrie. Vanessa Kieloi, Kai, Gionson, Moon, Popper. Yeah, he had a busy day. Two great guys in that. You know it, Bex. I'm flying out of Orlando Tuesday morning to London. Tuesday morning, I think you're fine. You're good. He didn't make any coffee for me. He should have. You're right. Good point. So there we go. All right, so here's a look at the temperatures. Fairbanks 0. Look at Inuvik, 6 below. Baker Lake 0. Iqaluit 5. Fort McMurray 27. Minneapolis, that's actually mild for them, 42. Wichita 62. Monterey 77. Kingston is at 81. Billy Tyson, he usually leaves around 6, but today we had school talks. Bogota 55. Manaus 88. Asuncion 61. Punta Arenas 54. Cape Town 61. Vicky, that is the potential is there for that, yes. Niamey 79. Rabat, Morocco 55. London 48. Oslo 34. Oh, look at the cold air now stacking up in Siberia. 13 below in Surgut. 13 below in Yakutsk. Bratsk 9. Ulaanbaatar 12. Sapporo 41. Beijing coming in at 50. Shanghai 68. Manila, Ho Chi Minh City 84. We got Darwin 91. Broome, Australia 95. Port Moresby is at 90. The Hobart Airport is at 57. He's not doing mornings. If it was Saturday, if today was Friday for Saturday morning, yeah, he'd have to be up. So there's a look at Hawaii, 80 to 84 degrees out there right now. Stephanie loves Alaska. Tony, keep us posted. Sandra Sandy, you know I will. Is that your cat? What an adorable little cutie. I don't want to, no, neither do I. I'm with you on that there, girl. Karen Whiting Roy is in the house. Eric needs he's going to need a little something, that's for sure. All right, let's get back to our cooler weather that is coming. Let me break this down for you guys. We'll do a little bit of that. Here we go. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, front drops off towards the south. That's the front there that's going to keep whatever develops in the Caribbean at bay for a couple of days anyway. Temps tomorrow, upper 70s, low 80s across the board. A lot cooler than the upper 80s to near 90 that we had today. So this front is going to give us some fall weather. A couple showers Thursday, Friday morning. It's going to set the stage for some glorious high school playoff football weather. Might even need a jacket. Wildcats, Titans, 68-64. And then the Hawks and the Bulldogs. Another good-looking game right there. Guam, Betsy Clark, Guam, yes. Karen Ellis, you're welcome. My cat is sleeping. There you go. Look at that. Love that. Becky's saying yes. All right. The weekend, here's your setup real quick. Saturday, Sunday. Beautiful, beautiful weather. In fact, Saturday morning, look at these temperatures. Low 50s in Ocala, upper 50s in Orlando. Jennifer Wagner Lohman is in the house. Chili cook-off. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. The lady she can cook. I like that. Oh, Anita, we got you, girl. Thank you. Take care, Andy. Thanks for popping in as always and saying hi. Lulu Ferry's in the house. All right. College football, we got a little bit of that. The LSU Tigers taking on the Gators. Beautiful weather, 70 and 74 degrees. All right, let me wrap it up here with a look at the 7-day. Let you guys do your thing. Golf weekend. Yes, it is, Nancy. There it is. Low 80s the next few days. Upper 70s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with lows in the 50s. There we go. All right, gang. I'm going to rock and roll. Start making some updates here. You guys do your thing. I'll be back tonight at 10 on the CW18. Again at 11 on West 2. We'll have some updates on the model data here. And just kind of keeping things in check for you guys. Keep checking back in. That's all I ask for you guys, all right? All right, gang. Shirley, right back at you there, girl. So am I. All right, see you now.